I'm pleased to say that this will be the first year that the BBC4 World Cinema Achievement Award will be presented. Now, this award is an annual prize which celebrates the work of a filmmaker of great distinction, working largely in a foreign language. The first ever recipient of this award is a master storyteller, unusually both in feature films and documentaries. Here is someone who is willing to go to considerable lengths, both in terms of geography and performance, to create films which live on with us long after we've left the cinema.
These people stumble into me, the stories stumble into me. I'm not ever in search. It is quite often like a home invasion, like the burglars that you find in your dark kitchen in the middle of the night, and it's 3 or 4 of them. And how do you cope with them? So that's how I make my films.
Come here and camp here. Come here and try to do what I do. You will die. You will die here. Expedition 2001 coming to an end for Grizzly People. From me, Timothy Treadwell. And I'm so thankful for every minute of every day that I found the bears and this place, the Grizzly Maze. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there is no other place in the world that is more dangerous, more exciting than the Grizzly Maze.
Well, I probably was the one who saw that Kinski was much more than in the 150 or so films he had made until the time I started to work with him. He played secondary tiny roles in very bad movies and made them by the dozen. And I think I lifted him into a different level of roles and acting. Kinski was totally unique, of course, a man of great gifts. And in a way, I was the one who was capable to, I say it in quotes, to domesticate the beast. But I mean rather something else, to make all his mad energies productive for the screen.
Wenn ich agiere will, dass die Vögel tot von den Bäumen fallen, dann fallen die Vögel tot von den Bäumen herunter. Ich bin der Zorn Gottes. Die Erde, über die ich gehe, sieht mich und bebt.
It's very hard for me to explain, what keeps me going, what drives me. I just want to be a good soldier of cinema. How shall I say it? I feel like holding out at an outpost that many others have abandoned already. And I'm hanging in, and there's a certain dignity of that, being a good soldier. So I try my best.
Under the ice, the divers find themselves in a separate reality where space and time acquire a strange new dimension. Those few who have experienced the world under the frozen sky often speak of it as going down into the cathedral.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the inaugural BBC4 World Cinema Achievement Award is, of course, Werner Herzog.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me, since this seems to be the first time this award is being given tonight. I had hoped it was not a prerequisite to receive it only when you were dead. I had to pinch myself. Yes, I'm still working. I just finished a film in New Orleans with Nicolas Cage. I'm in the middle of shooting yet another film. So I'm 3 films beyond the last one, which is going to be shown here very soon. I take it as a special honor because I have worked over many years in many films, never lost a basic fundamental vision out of sight, never lost out of sight that there's an innate intelligence in audiences, and that there's something, a quest of audiences to see a little bit more than just plain entertainment. Sometimes cinema is capable to lead us to something which is very elusive, very hard to articulate, very hard to achieve. Some moments where you walk out of a theater and you feel illuminated. This has happened to me as a viewer, as an audience of films, and I've always tried to achieve something like this. And of course, more so, sometimes I walk out of a theater and I've seen a wonderful film, and over many years, let's say a film that I've seen 20 years ago by a filmmaker who made a film during the Weimar era, I had the feeling all of a sudden over years, over turmoil of politics, barbarian years that Germany experienced, I had the feeling that I was not alone anymore. And if I ever achieve a moment that I see somebody in the audience walking out and somehow feeling not alone anymore, then I have achieved what I have wanted to do. So thank you very much for the great honor, and I will take that with me in my hand luggage if customs allows me. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful speech. What a wonderful speech from a remarkable director, and I think a great man, Werner Herzog. Thank you, sir. And I know this might not surprise you, but Werner actually flew in from Peru to accept that award, so even bigger thanks. Now we come to our penultimate